Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. So after beating Father Gascoigne, we are back in the Hunter's Dream to quickly level up and maybe check what's in the item shop or whatever it's called. So quickly level up.
Very well, let me.
We want, how many levels can we get? We can get 2. I think I'll put 1 into skill and 1 into vitality. Yeah, that'll do there.
Farewell, good mate.
Okay, let's have a look into the bath and see what we've got. Hunter Chief emblem is not something I'll get. I'll just do the... I think I'll just ignore this because there is another way to get past the gate later on, but it won't be too much trouble. Weapon is there. Okay. Actually, blood vials. We'll need some of them. And we've got 1 soul left. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is head back to Central Yharnam and talk to Gilbert. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I'm in the Tomb of Uden lamppost. Because I thought Gilbert would give you an item, but apparently I'm a bit too early, so I think it might be just before... It might be just after I've opened the cathedral ward open. Blah blah. Anyway, I'll just grab this item down here, which is Red Jewelled Brooch, which belonged to Father Gascoigne's wife, and who is the mother of that little girl who told us to find her earlier. So our job for now is to go back and find the little girl, so I'll see you there in a moment. Okay, so we're back outside the little girl's house. And now it's time for a hard decision. Do I keep the red jewel, or do I give it back? Do I be a good guy, or do I be a greedy little shit?
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find...
If I remember correctly, it's not a very good jewel when you break it anyway. I think it's like heal so much for so long, like one HP every like couple seconds, so it's not that good. Do not give.
Mum knows I won't be able...
I'm gonna be greedy. If I can find it now. Yep. Yep, I just decided to break it right in front of her. Couldn't be any more cruel, could I?
Hello, Miss...
No.
Mum, I won't be...
Okay. So I'm just gonna pop a hunter's mark. No, that's not what I want. How many, yeah, I'll pop a hunter's mark. There's not too many souls there, so it's not worth using a bold hunter's mark. And just wake up back in the Tomb of Uden. Okay then, so we're gonna carry on from here now. And head towards the cathedral ward. Just open up this gate here. And off we go. I do wonder what this little bit here is. I mean, it looks like a bloody sewer, but it's not. Doesn't make much sense to me. So, up the ladder we go. And now we're in the church. Oh, is it a church? Anyway, I don't know. Let's open up the chest, and inside we have a hunter's tool, the blood gem workshop tool, which allows us to put gems in our weapons, which give it extra effects like elemental damage or boost our physical attacks, or skill scaling or strength scaling or whatever scaling you want. Now here is the cathedral ward proper. Now just quickly light the bonfire. Over here you have an old beggar, I think. He looks like a beast, but he isn't. He's actually one of the few friendly NPCs in the game.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter.
No duh.
Sorry, the incense must have masked your scent. Good. But these hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. Well, it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. Screams of women folk. The Old Yharnam's done. But if you spot anyone with it, tell them about this. They'll be safe here. Spread the word. If you wouldn't mind.
Even though he's a good guy, he makes him sound really, really bad, like, say, by doing that, like going, hee hee. Makes him sound like kind of a creep. Can't go that way. So the only way we can go right now is this direction, and we can either do the cathedral ward. Well, no, actually we can't because we don't have the key to the door. So the plan is to do Old Yharnam first, because that saves us 10,000 blood echoes, as well as in Old Yharnam there's the first skill weapon of the game. Some blood vials. And now we have an item there which we have to get very, very quickly. Equipment. Top hats. Very dapper. I think that's the only difference between those two sets. The one in the sewer and the one in the one that was just right there. Just the hat. Which I might say I am quite a bit of a fan of. Looks very nice in my opinion. Alright, let's take out this guy here and make our way to Old Yharnam. Ooh, visceral. Nice. You got anything for us? More blood vials. There has to be some reason every time I do a visceral I do get blood vials, but I wonder if it's just like increases the drop rate or something like that. Maybe. Okay, this will be the tricky part here. There's one dog there. Pitchfork. Try and drag someone. Okay, that's one down. Let's try and... I'm pretty sure that's not how guns work. Okay. Bit of a range to my guns, I didn't realise. Alright. More blood vials. Always need more of them. Cold blood do. Very useful. Molotovs. Be useful against the boss that's coming up. Actually, won't be coming up for about quite a while now. He's at the end of Old Yharnam. Can't open that door. Make sure no one's hiding, trying to attack us. Would not be surprised if there is someone waiting for us. One there. I can see him. Okay, what have you got here? More madman's knowledge. We've got 8 insight now. That's quite good. Good. I think there's some more dogs up here, if I recall correctly. Maybe. Yep. Crap. Okay, let's try and get him away from the Orphan. Okay, let's deal with this guy now. That's the dog's done with. Ooh. Some quicksilver bullets. Needed some of them. Open this door. Common sense is effective. Yep, that's true. Just open this. This will lead. That move the tomb there, which leads to Old Yharnam. Some more madman's knowledge. I didn't realise there was two so close to each other. Let's just head in here and we'll meet our next friendly NPC down here. Leader of another covenant, or whatever they're called in Bloodborne. I just call them covenants.
You're a beast hunter.
I think his name's Alfred.
I knew it. Oh, beg pardon.
I knew it.
They call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Why not cooperate?
Sure. He seems sane enough. I didn't realise you had sideburns.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
Yeah, sure.
Take this to celebrate.
Fire paper, that will be useful.
Beast
And
hunting
pray.
is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Yep. You too. Okay, that's Alfred. Now let's head towards Old Yharnam, which is just down here now. Best keep my eyes open, because I remember I'm going to be jumped as soon as I walk through here, I believe. At least I think I will. Maybe it's further down? Tempering Blood Gemstone. That's our first gemstone of the game, which I'll probably equip just before we fight the Blood-starved beast in the next episode. And here we go, here's our first enemy of... well, not first enemy, but... these guys I really hate. I want to try and get a visceral on him. I'm not quite that good with these guys. I don't know if you can visceral them. Oh, you can. Thankfully, I got all my health back for that. I was quick on the attack. Bloodstone shard. So I think viscerals just give you a better drop rate. I'm thinking, or a guaranteed drop rate. It seems like. Okay, there's some stairs there. I thought I had to drop down. My memory of Bloodborne is very iffy. If it was a Dark Souls game, it'd be even worse, to be honest. I have quite a good memory of Bloodborne, but it is the first FromSoftware game I ever beat and platinumed. Like, I beat Bloodborne first, then Demon Souls, then the Dark Souls series. Like, I have this weird thing where I have to beat a game. It's a weird habit, but I have to beat a game in order to play the sequels. Like, I had to beat Demon Souls to beat, so I could play Dark Souls, and so on and so on. Like, I won't say about. I could play Bloodborne because it's a completely different series, but Dark Souls I just had to soldier on through Demon Souls. Light lamp. Okay, here is Old Yharnam. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Well, a hunter is what you're gonna get. Old Yharnam. If I recall... Yep. These guys are just basically the crystal lizards of Bloodborne. So what we got? Bloodstone shard times 3. Bloodstone shard. Now, here's the question. How do I get back up? I think there's a way I can get back up by dropping down, maybe? I know there's a shortcut down here, but I haven't opened it at the moment. I'm still a bit iffy on Old Yharnam. I've only ever played Old Yharnam, I think, once or twice. Maybe twice. Normally I go for the Cathedral Ward key, so I don't have to bother with this area, because I don't like playing against the boss. But I'll do it because I want to do all the bosses in this Let's Play. What have we got here? Hunter's Torch. Now, we have the problem. How do we get back? I think you can... Ah, now I know. Drop here. Okay, this is the major shortcut of the area, which we can't unlock at the moment. It's like right next to the Bloodstar Beast, so that's just in case you die. That's where we want to go. Up here will take us back, I think, now. I'm not actually looking forward to the further on in the area because of one of the hunters, Djora, and there's another hunter who has no name but is just like hostile to you later on.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
And there's Djora there just on top of the clock tower.
Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those about. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
So that's the interesting thing about Djora. He's a hunter, but he does not kill the beasts in Old Yharnam. From what I remember, it's from some sort of pity or regret, or he knows they're not beasts, they're former humans. He feels some sort of guilt from killing them or burning them down. He's also a hunter who is disconnected from the hunter's dream, if I remember correctly. Best be careful in this area. These guys are quite quick, and the smoke tends to hide them. Also, I have to keep a close eye because a lot of the statues look like the enemies, so I could get them mixed up. If I remember correctly, these guys deal poison, yep. So best be careful there. And you got poisoned. Actually, do I have any antidote? I have 5. I want to avoid using that because I'll need it for the Bloodstar Beast. Ah, I knew there was an item here. And this is on 2 bloodstone shards. I should probably upgrade my weapon soon. Maybe after I've done this episode, I think. Now, I'm trying to remember how far I can walk here before he starts shooting at me.
You are a skilled hunter, adept. As the best hunters are.
Let's try and get a bit further back. I don't want to fight more than one at a time. I don't have that strong of a weapon yet. Okay, get some more stamina. Deal with this guy. Christ, I thought I dealt with all of them. This must be the last one, I hope. Yep, I think that's all of them now. Okay. Ah, there's the drop down. If we go any further than that from here, he'll hit me with that machine gun. Pick up a bloodstone shard. This will be most likely where I'll get my first death, I think. Okay, try and deal with this one. And more blood vials, always useful. And I just missed what Djora just said. So if I remember correctly, just gotta try and get him to shoot. And that deals with all them in there. Oh crap. I was close, got stuck in the door. No, I thought he had an item there. Okay, I don't think he can hit me from here. Some more antidotes, useful. And now we've got to run across that little bridge there, which I've got to be careful with because I have died there before. Deal with these crows to get this item, and it is some more bloodstone shards. How many have I got actually, now that I think about it? 22. Christ, I got a lot. Might be worth upgrading it when I hit the next. Actually, I don't think there is one until I beat the boss. Actually doing quite well on blood vials, surprisingly. Deal with you. These large dark ones do a lot more poison damage. Than the smaller ones. And this should be, I think this is another blood gem. Blood tinged gemstone, yep. Thought so. And some antidotes. This will be the tricky part here, as you can see, there's quite a few enemies here. So the plan is to run around in a circle and draw as many as I can towards me. There's also a hunter to the right of us somewhere. Oop, didn't notice him. Make sure I don't get snuck up on. Wonder if I can see him. Oh, crap. Didn't realise I was in range then. Okay, let's just run across here. I should draw all the last ones I want to draw towards me. Yeah. Let's deal with this guy. He's nearly dead, so he should be no trouble. If I want to survive now, I just gotta stay close to this side, because he can't hit me, I think. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. Where's the hunter? He's right there. He might be coming towards me now that I think about it. Looks like it, yep. He's using the saw spear, I think. This is gonna be irritating. Try and deal with him because he'll just make the area a bit easier. Is he just gonna go back and forth now? I think he is. Quick, visceral. Christ, he has a lot of health. Hopefully he'll be back and forth so I can get a few results on him. This is probably going to be a lot of the episode, me just going back and forth with him. I think he's doing this on purpose. I don't want to go over there because I'll be shot by the machine gun. I wonder if I can drag him over here. What happened there? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm safe here, I get. I hope he doesn't use blood vials. Yes, he does. Crap, that's gonna be annoying. It might be best leaving him the whole later then, or else I'm just gonna be here all day. Can't open this door. Surprise, surprise. What the hell? Come on. Maybe I can drag him a bit further. Try and do it again. I think his AI was a bit confused then because he didn't try to attack me at all. And we got some bone marrow ash. Very useful. Actually doing quite well. Time, I believe. Let's hope I can get him to drop down. No, he's not going to move, I think. Let's deal with these little beasties now. Oh crap, I didn't realise he'd dropped down. What did he do? He get beated. short on silver bullets now. Hopefully there's some further down. Maybe some items here. There's an item up there. Not sure how to get to it though. Actually, I think I do know how to get to it, but I won't go after it because I have to go deal with Djora, I believe, to get to it. Some more antidotes. Try and save them for Voss. I don't think I'm that far from the first shortcut now that I think about it. Ooh, that was a bit nerve-wracking then. Bloodstone shard. They're all coming towards me now. It might have been worth it to equip the hunter's torch, just to make things a bit easier on me, but meh. Oh, I didn't realise these ones gave you poison as well. I thought it was only like the ones with the hood on, the cloaks on. Just have a flash of their ugly looking faces. I think that's near enough all of them now. I've probably done a good majority. I say as the bunch just come up the stairs. Try and damn. Let's back up a bit. Quickly use some antidote. Don't want to trying to keep our deaths to keep our deaths to a minimum. Just blowing through my blood vials though. Okay, I think I've got one left now. Yep. Okay, that's everyone in this little area, I believe. I speak too soon a lot, don't I? This guy has to be the last one. Has to be. Blood vials, very useful. I know what I'll be spending a lot of more money on. Here's a little I'm trying to think of a word now. Here's what we'll be facing later on. That's the corpse of a Bloodstar beast, but not the Bloodstar beast we'll be facing. Ritual blood will be used for chalice dungeons, which I don't know what to do about. In chalice dungeons, should I... For chalice dungeons, should I do like a little mini-series, like... Because I know some people don't like them. Should I just do like... Make it separate from the main Let's Play? Tell me what you think, and what you think I should do. in the comment section below, obviously. Ow. Fucking crows, ravens, or whatever they are. What we got here? Bloodstone shard. Down there you can just about see where the Bloodstar beast is. That's where our boss is. So we still have quite a while to go. And I don't think I have much left of this episode to do. I'll probably open up the first shortcut, then finish up there. Ah, here we go. Actually, now that I think about it, to finish up the episode, I think I'm gonna have a go at Djora. Try killing him. I want to kill him, and then get the rifle spear. He's more than likely gonna kill me though. I don't think I've ever actually killed him. I've always done like his quest line to make sure he's not hostile to you. Oh boy. Actually, first things first, what I want to do is have some bullets on hand. Because I know I'm going to have to try and visceral him a few times just to beat him. Damn!
You still have dreams.
Well, that's a bad end to the episode, don't you think? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a comment or a like down below, or a subscription if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in Bloodborne.